Earlier on the programme, we were discussing artificial intelligence. Well, now we're taking a deeper dive into one area where AI is making an impact, and that's the legal profession. There have been predictions that tech will lead to job losses in the sector as it can easily do routine work. TechLife's Chris Valens has been chatting with Raghu Ramanathan. He's the president of legal professionals at Thomson Reuters. The company provides legal software for professional customers, including many lawyers. Chris started by asking Raghu if he thought AI will replace lawyers.
AI is, at this moment, not quite replacing lawyers, but it's enhancing the work significantly.
So tell me about how it does that.
Yeah, so let me give you some specific examples. Like, for example, lots of lawyers are required to pore over tons of documents and create legal timelines. That takes many, many hours. AI can do that 78% faster with 60% more details in the timeline. That's just one example. You can apply it for a lot of different legal work.
So tell me about your product. How would it be used in a law firm? What kind of tasks would it handle?
Sure. Our product is called Co-Counsel, and it handles a range of activities that lawyers do. So the way it would work in a law firm, when we launched it 2 years ago, we would have said it works at the level of a paralegal or a junior associate. And as time's gone by, it's been steadily upping its capabilities. And we just launched a product which we call Westlaw Advantage, which by many accounts already starts to operate at the level of a junior partner. What it does, take Westlaw Advantage, the product that I just said, you can give it a very, very complex legal research question. It can break down the problem into smaller research parts, come back with the answer, look at gray areas, and keep iterating and planning till it gets a comprehensive legal research brief out to the lawyers.
What does this mean for employment in the legal profession? Will this essentially mean that law firms need less junior staff?
This is a hotly debated topic. I've met so many law firms, and they have very, very differing points of view. Some large law firms have started curtailing the intake of new lawyers, and others have gone the other way, and they've had the largest class ever. My personal point of view is this. First of all, if lawyers continue to deliver what they deliver, they need 30 to 40% less lawyers in a few years' time for such output. But part of the bet that I'm making is the legal output or the profession and the services will change compared to what they deliver today. And because of these new services, there will be an uptick in demand, and I expect the demand for lawyers to continue to be strong.
Do you think it will lead to a de-skilling of the profession in the sense that, a GPS and GPS-enabled maps meant that anyone could become a taxi driver? I mean, people would disagree about that, but it certainly led to it being much easier to navigate accurately around a town. Do you think that the same might happen to the legal profession in the sense that more people will be able to become lawyers and therefore things like wages will fall?
I think it's going to have two differing effects. So the first effect is going to be commoditization of some basic activities that you go to the lawyer, right? If you have a family law kind of issue, you probably can get a decent answer from AI before even you approach the lawyer, and that's a fact. But at the same time, the one thing that's constant about law is there are a lot of gray areas and there are a lot of room for interpretation. So in another sense, lawyers will have to up their game. The real lawyers who survive and thrive in this new AI arena will be those who are complex thinkers, problem solvers, who can up the ante for their clients and are able to look at legal in a much more in-depth way.
Do you think we'll see AI lawyers in court?
Yeah, so you will definitely see lawyers with AI in court. I'm not sure that you will see anytime in the near future AI lawyers in court. You will also see judges with AI in court, and let me give you a couple of examples. One of our clients recently just called us very, very thrilled, saying that during a litigation, during a testimony, they used our AI while the cross-questioning of the witness was going on to ask AI to come up with the questions, and that helped them win the case. right? So you're going to be seeing AI used in courts a lot. Same thing with judges. We are working across the court system in the US, in UK, and many other places. And judges are starting to increasingly use AI to look at very complex cases and frame their own opinions.
That's Raghu Ramanathan, the president of legal professionals at Thomson Reuters, speaking to TechLife's Chris Valens.